Final race then at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Race number 9 is the Victory Handicap, the Class 2 record holder, the track record holder as well. What a win that was. Yi Chong Baby heads the list here. Zach Burton from Barrier 1. Tornado Twist returns. Course and distance winner on his final start last year. Waldorf first up as well. 4-time course and distance winner. Cue the music. Super run behind a Thero first up down the straight. He switches now to Happy Valley. And Super Turbo is a 4-time course and distance winner. He'll jump from Barrier 10 for David Hall and Matthew Poon. Racing Fighter, Speedy King, Waldorf and Speed Vision are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa for the last 30 days. Of course, Speed Vision, the Class 3 record holder. We're at the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map and some key races. Brett, and as far as the speed is concerned, well, the favourite, Yi Chong Baby, draws the inside gate. Perfect for him. He likes to jump and run.
He does, and based on his recent trial, where he was able to find the front and be uncontested, he's going to zip along at quick sectionals and go very fast all the way, you would think. He ran 1:87 on the dirt, which is sort of a race-winning time. However, Speed Vision's a jump and run too. Now, he could be outside of him and put some pressure on, and maybe Yi Chong Baby sort of gets put out of his comfort zone again. They are the two. Cue the Music ran a brilliant race first up, Storm Signal. I don't know whether there's enough pace in the rest of the field to sort of trouble Yi Chong Baby and Speed Vision, but those two definitely should set up 1-2 positions. It just depends on how much Speed Vision wants to push the issue, I would have thought.
As Brett mentioned, Paul, the trial from Yi Chong Baby was very strong, but what have you been looking at track work?
Well, let's have a look at him, and you can see for yourself here with Yi Chong Baby. I think his work's been pretty good. He's doing it nice and relaxed here. A little bit warm around the neck, but nothing too serious there. But, and Zach Burton's going along nicely with this horse, so he looks pretty tough to beat, does Yi Chong Baby. Tornado Twist, the next one we'll look at as well. He did run really well fresh last season when he ran third at a big price at Happy Valley. He's under a good hold here as he comes down. He did finish off the season in some style with a win at the Tornado Twist. The other one here is Waldorf. He's had plenty of work up in Chung Fa. Now, he's a barrelly type anyway. I was
going to say, he looks a bit barrelly.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, but he's normally a bit like that. He's a little short, squat chap.
Right. Moving swiftly
Laurel
on.
and Hardy type.
We'll come back and have a look at the few of them in a second in race action. Let's start off, though, with Yi Chong Baby and jockey Zach Burton reflecting on that first up defeat.
I just think, you know, 1200 on the dirt was testing for him first time out. He comes back to the grass where he's already had a run. He's had another trial since. I think he'd probably be a better place this time.
You refer to that trial, he won by 14.5 lengths. In the past, you've said those trials can be deceptive. How should we be reading it?
Well, we did see Voyage Warrior win the trial by 10 and he come out and got whopped as well. So, like I said, those trials sometimes can be deceptive and they both trialled on the same morning. So, there's a very heavy leader's bias and they're both similar horses that like to roll along. So, the margin was extremely flattering, especially when you look at the depth of the horses he was up against in that trial. But if you go on what he did, I thought he went through his work nicely, and I think he's come on from his first up run.
Is he a better horse on the turf too?
I think he can handle the dirt. I just think it needs to be at the right stage of his preparation.
All right, Zach, a couple of interesting points there that Zach made about the trials. We'll keep moving here because there's still plenty more to have a look at, including Tornado Twist. This was at the final meeting last year, in actual fact. It was a super win, wide down the outside, and other horses involved in this finish as well was Loving a Boom, Waldorf, who finished in third place, slightly obscured there, and Speedy King as well. The other one, we're going to look at him again in a second, it's Water Diviner there in the red.
Yeah, I think Loving a Boom coming back to this surface is much better for him. I gave him a chance last start on the all-weather. I don't think he really handled that surface, so I'm giving him a chance second up. He's a closer. Tornado Twist is having his first run as a 4-year-old, and he obviously had an outstanding 3-year-old season, but they're going to give away a big start again, aren't they? So they're going to have to cut down these leaders. Whether they can do it, that's the question.
Yeah, I think a lot of it depends on what Speed Vision and Yi Chong Baby.
He was actually in that race as well, but pulled up with blood in his track.
Yeah. Well, Zach mentioned Voyage Warrior got poleaxed after a good trial too, and that was because he had pressure on him, I believe, through the first 600. So if Speed Vision sits outside of Yi Chong Baby and they fight each other as soon as the gates open, then maybe they're both vulnerable.
All right. Well, this is Water Diviner. He's going to love a strong tempo to run at, along with Racing Fighter and Prance Dragon in the orange.
again, these are closers. Water Diviner's a good horse on his day, but he can be hit-miss. He's had a lot of soundness issues. He got the job done today, or on this day, and he ran over Fat Turtle. Now, Fat Turtle, of course, was beaten 2 lengths by Yi Chong Baby in his last start at Happy Valley over this course and distance last season. So there's a line of form there. Prance Dragon, I think, has got to lift a little bit. But again, you know, the more you look at it, it's potentially in the favour of the horses up on the speed, because there's a lot of closers in the race and only sort of 2 predominantly speed horses.
Yeah, no, and look, they're all chances. I think it's a really nice race, this one. Prance Dragon is probably better at Happy Valley, I thought. That was one thing, and he has lost a bit of weight after that. But.
All right. Now, this is a Thero, setting the track record right down the middle. This is Cue the Music, though, on his racecourse debut here in Hong Kong, and I think there's plenty to like about it.
Yeah, it was a massive price this day as well, and he hit the line really well, I thought. It was a nice 4th for him. I don't know quite what to make of him coming to Happy Valley for the first time. But look, I threw him in on a minor line.
I think when you're holding your ground and even making a little bit of territory when there's a track record going on up ahead of you, it's a pretty good sign. Yeah. There was a horse last season, you tipped him, Andrew, at a big price, who did something similar first up and then came to the Valley and actually won. Yellow colours as well. A name escapes. Who?
Was it Warm the Voice?
No, Heaven Sent.
That's him? Yeah. I'll double check that, but I think you might be spot on.
All right. Tips for?
Yi Chong Baby on top. He looked really good in winning his 2 races here last season. Waldorf in there for 2nd. He's had plenty of work leading into this. Tornado Twist ran 3rd fresh up last season. And Cue the Music, we just talked about him. 1, 6, 3 and 9. It
is a good race, and I'll tip the toppy here. I think he will scurry along on the lead. Yi Chong Baby probably beat off Speed Vision, the challenge from him, and keep going. But he's carrying weight, and Cue the Music, Tornado Twist and Loving a Boom are all strong finishes. I think the one's the banker in a trio, and I also included there, as you can see, Water Diviner, because he can bob up Water Diviner.
He certainly can. I would love a strong tempo, which he'll get, but Yi Chong Baby, I think, will hold on. Looking at the stats for this meeting, Paula, we're looking at John Moore, his Happy Valley record this season.
His record's really good. He's had first 3 rate of 53% there from his 17 runners. Having a look at his runners, Blissful 8, I think Helene Charisma can be placed. Happy Dragon, or even win. Shuson will be in there, I think, and First Responders. He's got a couple of good chances.
All right, OK, so John Moore, the trainer to follow. Best bets, though, who are we waiting in with?
I'm going to go with Mischievous Sunday there. I just think up to the 1650 looks absolutely ideal for him. Breeder Star, now, he's not really much of a long shot at this stage. It could be, hopefully he's going to be an each-way price, but I'm with the punters so far. And Play of the Day, Breeder Star, Le Tour and Monkey Jewelry.
Best bet for me, Playa del Puente. I'm going to stick with him, race 4, number 9. Race 2, number 1, Super Fun, my long shot. And in the first, 1, 3, 8, 10, a QQP. I'm going to play for some value in the Class 5.
All right, Yi Chong Baby, my best in the last. I think I made him his best bet each time he started, in actual fact. Supreme Plus, about 20 to 1 last time we checked in race number 5. The play, Yi Chong Baby, Tornado Twist, and Cue the Music in the final events. After Wednesday night, 9 races on the dirt on Sunday.
That's right, yeah, 2 9ers in a row.
All right, that's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul, Brett, and the rest of the team, hopefully see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. We will be racing to win.
Ciao.
Good night.